100 days.
100 days. Train effective. Whoa.
Today, I'm reaching out to every professional football team in Australia for a tryout. Let's see how it goes. My name is Nick, and this is day 11 of the 100-day challenge to pro. I've been training hard. We just had a match yesterday, and now I'm here at the desk ready to make an opportunity. Now, the A-League is the top professional league in Australia. To reach my 100-day goal to pro, I have to reach out to teams. I have to contact them. I have to get tryouts. So as I am in Sydney, Australia right now, hey, the season starts in October. It is June right now. Maybe it's a perfect time to contact teams and see what happens. In the Australian A-League, you got 12 teams. And in this video, I'm gonna contact every single one of them. All right, let's start with the first one. So I got the standings in front of me of where the teams finished from 1st to 12th last year. And on top of the list is the Central Coast Mariners. These are 5 positions that I'm seeking to contact. All right, first club, check. Just contacted all of them. Second club, the Wellington Phoenix, check. Now, third one in the table, the Melbourne Victory is definitely one of the more famous clubs in Australia. And one of my favorite Japanese players played there, Honda. So this would be a great club to try out at. The reasons why I'm not just trying to contact the head coach, but I'm trying to contact the assistant and these different other business people is because that in football, when a decision is made on a player to come into a club, there are usually multiple people deciding. Of course, you have the head coach / manager, you have the assistant, but also you have the chairman, you have the CEO, and you have a operations person in the background who may have some input into the decision. When you're contacting any organization, whether it's football or it's a company you want to work at, well, try and find the decision maker of your spot. Try and find the person that's going to ultimately make the final decision of whether you come in or not. And this is exactly what I'm trying to do here. We got Tony Popovich here as the head coach. We got Fabrizio. We got Andrew, who's the head of football operations. And we got the chairman, John. So that's Melbourne Victory, tick. Sydney FC, where Del Piero played, the legend, tick. Macarthur Rams, one of the newer teams, tick. Melbourne City. Now, Melbourne City, it's owned by the City Football Group. So imagine if you played for Melbourne City, you did well. Hey, maybe you could make a move to Man City one day, or one of the other clubs which a few players from the A-League have. Melbourne City would be top of the list here. So what I have here is I use a software to get the email addresses of every person at the club. And I've also got their LinkedIn. Very important, LinkedIn. It's where a lot of football coaches breathe. It's where a lot of decision makers breathe. You want to be on LinkedIn. And finally, if I can find it, I have their Instagram as well. If I try contact them through at least 2 different ways, it just gives me a lot more opportunity. Maybe they miss their emails, maybe they don't check their LinkedIn, but at least I'm giving myself 2 tries. All right, Melbourne City, tick. Western Sydney Wanderers, best atmosphere in Australia. Love the fans at Western Sydney. Now, when you're reaching out to these clubs, you can also just find the general contact email. Sometimes it's like info@x.com. And while you can reach the clubs this way, usually it's like a secretary or someone else looking through the emails, and any requests of this nature, they're usually just gonna delete, okay? So that's why it's important to go to the direct person. So this is my spreadsheet right now, and I got about 60 plus names here, which I'm quite happy with. So Western Sydney, check. Now in my outreach, all I'm basically saying to them is an introduction, experience, and then a request for the tryout. So in my introduction, I'm just saying, hello, Mr. So-and-so. My name is Nick. I'm Australian / British. My position is this. I've played here. And obviously where you've played, it has to be somewhat attractive at least to the club. And I'd love to try out, or I'd love to join you for pre-season, or whatever request that might be. Along with my experience, I'll say, I can provide a CV, highlight video. Please get back to me if you're interested. Something along those lines. Adelaide United, that's what I've just done for you. Now, Brisbane Roar, maybe there's a chance here. I know Kaz, who's the CEO, used to play at the same club that I used to play at in Canberra. And I've been connected with him for a little bit, so hey, maybe there's an opportunity here. In this instance, I just make it a little bit more personalized. Hey, Kaz, we've been connected on LinkedIn for a while. We used to play at the same club, Canberra FC. You must know Marco. I have European experience playing in England, Holland, Hungary, and Switzerland. I got a highlight video, and I know you're recruiting for the new season, so hey, let me know if there's an opportunity. All right, Newcastle Jets, done. Western United, done. And finally, Perth Glory. Would I really want to go to Perth? Done. All right, so I have contacted every single team in the A-League now. I've contacted at least 5 people from every single club. So what am I expecting in terms of responses? I'm not sure. I've done this in the past and maybe I'll get replied to 1% of the time, and that might take a couple of weeks, it might take a couple of days, I don't know. But with this challenge, you gotta try things, you gotta persist, and it may not work, but hey, this is all part of the challenge. I gotta do a lot of things, so I'm gonna come back later and then we're gonna revisit the results. See ya. Let's come back to this now and let's see if I got a reply or not. Let's see. First club, Wellington Phoenix, no reply. Central Coast Mariners, no reply. Fun fact, a few of the Central Coast Mariners coaching staff just moved to Tottenham to join Ange. Interesting fact, hey? Melbourne Victory and Sydney FC, okay. These are 2 famous ones. I would have liked these. Let's check. No reply. MacArthur, no reply. Melbourne City, this was my top choice, no reply. Western Sydney Wanderers, no reply. Adelaide United, no reply. And look guys, really in a challenge like this, even if I send 50 messages, I don't expect any response. If I contacted like 500 people, yeah, maybe I'd expect 1 response, but that's really all. I really don't expect anything out of this. But the point is that we're trying, because sometimes 1 reply is all it takes. It just takes just one person to take a chance and believe in you. And I have good news. We do have a reply. Now, I'm gonna blur out the name, I'm gonna blur out the position of this person, but it's not a no, it is a reply. And it just says this, but hey, this is enough. I can start a conversation with this, and guys, it may lead to something. It may not, but it may lead to something, and we're gonna make things happen in this challenge. What we just gotta do now is stay patient and continue to focus on what we can control, which is this outreach stuff, and of course, all the training. And if we do this, I'm confident. I think something's gonna happen during this challenge, all right? That's it. I'll keep you guys updated. See you tomorrow.